lame ass team in the country. You see the score. I'm sorry, screen it too late, just the second quarter. But you know, it is what it is. Obviously, nigga don't know what he doing. Then he getting his ass beat. Fuck Bama.
But to score a touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. It bounced through the back of the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Oh, here we go.
Get him to the
That's
ground.
it.
He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Fires to the wideout.
Damn.
Caught over the middle. It's Bernard. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Alabama quickly back to the line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Starting to feel a little pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the wideout.
God dang it, though.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Shit.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Yeah, shoot.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again.
God dang it, bro.
First down and maybe a lot more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
They'll drop the case of it.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Bernard. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe by 48. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. With the catch, it's Williams. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
They'll go with a direct snap. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable
throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
After that score, they'll try to build some momentum here in the third quarter and get it back with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durham. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Johnson wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen, and he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The short hand, it's Durham. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. On the edge of the red zone, they are nose to nose, 4th and inches from the 20. They stop him short of the marker, turn it over on down.
I like it. This defense plays a good short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Toss sweep to the right. There he goes.
Fuck.
Pass to 50. The 30. The 20.
Fuck.
Pass to 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, racing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Slithers into space. just what they
First
were
down.
looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Man, did you see the deep tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up the tackle for guys.
Caught in the backfield, it's Durham.
Damn, nigga didn't block.
Stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Oh, he's got some space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll put the ball at the 45. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling the pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Johnson looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Durham. And as they get into the ground for the running, it's as if time will expire here in the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after three. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Yeah, you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Yeah.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Here comes that Alabama offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
Bro.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
They're dealing with a second and long. The play-action fake. He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly. And there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab ready for the first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. How about that one? Fourth and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep.
Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Back to throw, it's Simpson.
Ah.
Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for him. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It's Durham. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Now on the counter. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 and the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down.
Touchdown, LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score. That would have put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched it away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 60, and it's getting late. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Slips through the line. He's got it out. And there he goes. They won't get him in.
Step one by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the two-point conversion. Cut this thing to 8, so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late-game heroics.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there, they didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Extending the play. He'll pull it down. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Lowers those pads. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Man, what a great play by the defender there. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and against an outstanding wide receiver one-on-one, he's able to knock the ball away and force an incompletion late in the game with everything on the line.
To the air, it's Simpson. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout on the field. To go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Turns and fires a risky pass back to the right.
Hey, drop that.
And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it.
Good game, bitch ass nigga, but it's over with. Y'all know that's all I got for the night, man. I'll let y'all people, man. You know what I'm saying? See, win 28. LSU and that bitch 5 catch, 120 yard rush. I'm gonna receive it. Full touchdown. Yeah, you know LSU all the way. Fuck them, puss ass. We got that bitch. Let's go.
Able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.